Hello and welcome to 3 Cups Tarot Cafe. On this channel, I do readings intended to uplift and guide the collective to their highest path. And today I felt called to do a reading for all the teachers out there, my fellow teachers, because I'm a teacher too. And there's some message coming through that's important right now for teachers specifically. Not really sure why, but I just realized I need to do a reading for teachers. So this is timeless. Oh wow, that's interesting. I've never pulled a card that popped out beneath the deck. It's kind of like something wants to be revealed. So that's the Spunky Squirrel, preparedness, practicality, manifestation, master of all hidden treasure. Help me guard the things that matter most. I'm really feeling like a fall time energy. So at the time I'm recording and releasing this, it's getting towards the middle of spring, kind of looking forward to summer. So we're a bit off still from fall, but I do feel this as a forward, future facing energies. If you're finding this in the future, and maybe you're in the fall already, we're in it whatever year you're at, then this would be for right now. It would be more timely for what's going on right now. But I definitely feel like there is something we need to prepare for as teachers. We need to kind of be a little conservative and practical with our energy and our moves at this time, so that we can stay focused on our mission, what matters most. I'm also feeling this. Oh my god, so cute. Happy hedgehog, curiosity, energy, productivity, sprightly critter of the forest. Help me discover new opportunities. Between the two cards, I feel us as teachers being called in to balance our teacher energy and our student energy, our inner student that's still in there, the one that got us excited to become a teacher in the first place. We're being called back to embrace that inner student as we go ahead. Being practical minded, being prepared, but also being curious and bringing a free energy to whatever we're working on, so that we can uncover those new opportunities. If we're preparing, we have a very specific outcome in mind, right? And it might narrow our vision to opportunities around us that are out there that don't fit the plan. So that's why we need to have the balance between the two. At this point, whenever you're finding this, that's the key energy, the key message for right now. Okay, let's get some tarot cards in here. I'm going to try to get 3. What can us teachers be guided by right now as we continue doing our work, our light work in the world, in our various corners of society where we're working and planting our garden of knowledge. Knight of Sticks in reverse, that's the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is kind of fall time again energies. It's kind of like a cool your jets. So some kind of passion project or something you're excited to start, just kind of slow it down for a bit. 9 of Blades, this is worry and anxiety. And Temperance, a balance card again. We started off with balance here, we're getting Temperance. Number 14, Major Arcana, kind of like an angel spirit. I think it's the angel Gabriel, possibly, on the card. Encouraging the flow, the balance of life. Yeah, I think that you're going to be very tuned in to a calling, and you're going to have a sense of anxiety, a sense of urgency to get this started. There will be a perfect timing for this, and because you're sensitive and intuitive, you're going to feel it a bit sooner than it needs to be done. So just remember that there's time for this. You'll feel the urgency. You kind of feel the ripples coming ahead of when the timing is, but it will give you that heads up to prepare. So you can think of it that way. You don't need to start when you feel this urgency, but you can just redirect that energy into preparing for this calling, whatever it is that you get this sudden idea, the new opportunity to do. So since you're a teacher, this could be like a program you're building in your place of work. It could be a new approach to what you're teaching. There's an appropriate time to do that. So for example, maybe you don't implement it in the next semester because it's too fast. Maybe you cool your jets and you implement it in the next semester. Give yourself the time to do this because it's so important. And it's not like you're going to mess it up or anything, but it's like there's no rush on this. It's going to happen in its right time anyways, you know? Like, you don't have to take on this unnecessary anxiety and energy of urgency. Instead, keep in this zone of the Temperance card, kind of going with the flow of life, breathing in, breathing out, feeling the right moment to do the thing. It's kind of like when you're in a conversation, right? You know you want to say something, but you have to breathe and stay in the flow of the conversation and then say it at the exact right time where it really lands and into someone's consciousness. They really feel the impact of that message. It's the same feeling here. Okay, I'm gonna get some more oracle cards for this. Ship. So this always reminds me of the Three of Wands, like a new opportunity on the horizon. Your ship is coming in some way. And I love that this is a bottle. It makes me think of like a message in a bottle. So I think you will get a message that will set this whole thing off. And again, no urgency. Timing is good. And you have number 6, clouds. I feel like there's something like hidden before. So it's interesting you got the message here. It's kind of like you're feeling the vibrations. That's why you're getting the urgency. But you're not seeing like clairvoyantly. You're not really seeing what it is. And you're kind of maybe used to tapping into your clairvoyant abilities and visualizing what a particular outcome is. It's not going to be the case in this situation. You're not going to be able to see the outcome, but you will feel the pull, the call. Let me grab my cat. She likes to be involved. Okay, let's get some more tarot cards. I feel like I want to get this. I think this is called the Healing Oracles. I have all of the decks listed in my description. Let's get. So you're getting Heal the Past and Fix Tomorrow, number 8. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. So there's so many layers to this message. It is kind of bringing me back to the idea of your ship coming in, an opportunity, and you responding to a call. And this is like a very future, the tomorrow part of this equation. But it also depends on healing, resolving something from a past life and from your past in this life. Some kind of belief or energy that you're holding on to that is actually a wound. So I'm looking back to the student energy. It's kind of like it could be a school wound. And I'm actually starting to read this book called Wounded by School by, I think it's Kristen Olsen. So that might be relevant to you. The idea that education and school can wound people. I really feel like that is a part of your calling that you're working with. You're trying to heal. You're a healer, of course, yeah. Moki, please, we need to see. Yeah. So there's something unbalance that needs to be healed, the way that the institution or the teaching is being carried out. You see this, and this is what you're here to do. Seeing the number 8, it's making me think of August, like around the time that school starts. You really want to start this thing in the next school year. I think you will, but just later than the exact beginning of the year. So like I said, maybe not the first semester, but the next one. Okay, Mo goes back. I feel like actually that's our full message, but I do want to bring in one life path card to help us. Oh my gosh, I love this. I've said called and calling multiple times in this reading, and it's definitely being reassured with this card. I have nothing to add to that. It says soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yeah, you're going to feel that urgency because you know it's time. But again, like I said, you're sensitive and you're feeling that called energy, that pull, slightly ahead of time, so you don't need to freak out. You won't miss the train, but you can prepare to meet it when the moment arrives. I want to feel something definite, like when you feel the call, how long should you wait? I want to ask that question for all of us. So we'll see like if any clues come up, and we're gonna get 2 decks. So we have, I was looking for a number of months. We got 0. The Mouse and Buttercup, Innocence. And I want to also pull from here. Oh my gosh, healing again. I love this. So the message is disregard timing and months. It's the healing that matters. Healing is on its own schedule. Healing doesn't happen in a set matter of months. If you've ever gotten a physical wound, you know it just takes the time it takes, but it is a temporary process, and there's a point where the timing is right in the end. Yeah, that's so exciting for all of us. I feel included in this. So that is the end of our reading, our message for our teachers. I hope it was meaningful to you, and I hope that I'm wishing you the best energy on this calling that you're setting off on, the healing too, which includes healing you and your spirit and how you might have been wounded by school. You're back to heal that for yourself and for others. And I'm wishing you so much love on your journey. Thank you for any likes, shares, and subscribes and comments, and I hope to see you in another reading soon.